What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Jake Shavink here, and we are continuing with the 2024 NFL Draft Film Room Series, taking a look at Oregon center Jackson Powers Johnson, who's had a meteoric rise this past fall. Jackson Powers Johnson listed at 6'3" and a quarter, 334 pounds. He has first full season as a starter in 2023, and as far as total snaps go, the majority of those have come at center with 893. He does have snaps at both left guard and right guard as well. And in 742 opportunities, he has only allowed 4 pressures and 0 sacks. So very impressive stuff on paper with Jackson Powers Johnson. Let's see what it looks like in the film room. Let's roll. All right, guys, so we're going to the film room, taking a look at Jackson Powers Johnson. Really strong skill set here. Thought we'd start with a little fun segment called Pancakes in Space. Powers Johnson's really good at getting out in space. You can see the athleticism shine, and then he plays physical. He plays bully ball. He's going to get you on the ground. Here, a little reverse, right into the action, and Powers Johnson again out in space. Boom. Another really impressive play there. Once again, here we go. Getting out in space immediately. Latched on to second level guy. Get him on the ground. Another pancake. Now here, a lot of their power concepts, a lot of their gap concepts here require Powers Johnson to get this down block on a defensive tackle. Does a really nice job here. Engage, toss him onto the ground, and then play a little nasty ball, right? Play physical, set a tone. And Jackson Powers Johnson definitely does that. Once again here, got to get to this defensive tackle. Boom. Create a lot of space, right? Create these wide open lanes to run through. And then finish with physicality. A really good job that he does. I think you see him with fluid footwork there. Nice little skip pull. All right, little skip into the reach block. Make sure we're sealing the front side of this play with a lot of space. Does so there. I think another part of his game that you see is really effective. Look at how quick he's out of the stance here. Defensive tackle still getting out of stance. A lot of the linemen are still getting out of their stance. And Powers Johnson is upright, arms in a really nice spot, in and tight, ready for pass protection. He's really good at the quick snap and like getting this snap off quick while also being out of his stance immediately. Like the ball, Nix doesn't even have the ball yet, and we're here. Now he has it, and we've engaged. We're in a really good position because of those elite initial quicks that Powers Johnson possesses. Here, really impressive reach block, right? Little help, obviously, from the guard there to kind of stymie the movement from the defensive lineman, that is in terms of like slanting and attacking, but wrap up and then get around him. Perfect reach block there by Powers Johnson. Oregon does a lot of this where Powers Johnson off the snap. Once again, look at the quicks here. Like Nix doesn't have the ball yet, by the way, and got guards and guys getting out of the stance. This defensive end is he's not even out of his stance at all. He looks like he's frozen here and just resting. But what they love to do is Powers Johnson gives kind of a bump to this defensive lineman and then climb quickly to the second level. And this is what happens here. Boom. So, right, see the nudge gives the guard nice leverage for a run like this, and then Powers Johnson able to engage really well at the second level. That's something that Oregon does a lot. You're going to see again here, this time with devastating results for our defensive linemen here on the ground immediately. We're to our second level landmark. Really good stuff from Powers Johnson. Here, when you have an easy path to the second level and your guard does a good job reaching, obviously Powers Johnson, again, extending his arm to help out his guard here to make sure we get a clean reach block, and then second level, no problem. When you give him avenues like this, he's going to be able to get to that landmark, and you're going to spring big plays. Same thing here, right? You get a combo, center right guard, easy, and then Powers Johnson, an easy work up to the second level. Linebackers got to get in better position. This is just way too easy, right? So what else do we see? More second level work here. You know, help your guard out, and then get really nice hand placement and positioning here at the second level. Sustain a block at the second level. That's a big deal as well for Powers Johnson. Here, combo, right? Another bump. Sees the linebacker attacking downhill. Watch the quicks and agility. Boom. Takes the linebacker out of the play. Irving has a chance, you know, if he can get into this gap quick enough to spring a big run. But that level of quicks from Powers Johnson is impressive. Bump, boom, snap over there really quickly to make that block happen. That is impressive, impressive stuff. Pass protection, how do we feel? Late blitz, boom, just turn and drive him out of the play. Now, I know he wasn't there for the stunt. It's another thing there, but when you see that late fire, that late blitz, it's a big deal to pick that up. Easy stunt here. Recover, anchor, set yourself pretty well. There's the anchor right there. And the stunts are really effective. So effective that you get one of these where it's just boom, push the guy into the guard, and then receive. And it's like nothing even happened. It's really clean, really easy stuff here. How about the bull rush head on? Would you like better positioning? Yeah. Would you like to be the low man in this scenario? Absolutely. Good fighting by that left arm. Get in tight, anchor, nowhere to go. Same thing here, but a quick snap. That's huge, right? He quick snapped again. Guys are barely out of the stand. This guy's not even out of it. It's just initial quicks are like off the charts. So we're in good position. Again, would love to be lower here, but we're getting good knee bend. Hands are in tight, right? And there's nowhere for this defensive lineman to go. Pass pro. Is it passive? No. Sit down, take him out of the play, and then this poor linebacker sit down as well. So what else Powers Johnson got? I think when you watch him reset his hands, is a really good job. Now defensive tackle's he's opened his chest a little bit to a potential bull rush move or a counter or something like that. Watch him reset. Resets once, resets twice. Now we're in phenomenal position here with this arm bent like that. And you can drive, unlock the hips, drive him out of the play. Really, really good there in recovery mode. Like another one in recovery mode. A really quick move here for a defensive tackle and gets Powers Johnson on his heels immediately. Watch. Arm, really nice. Works underneath and sets really well. Then there's obviously some traffic there, but a nice job resetting by Powers Johnson. Where can we improve? I think there's a few things, right? I think he can whiff a little bit of the second level, right? And can sometimes it's just not quite as clean where he overruns or he's a little late. That definitely happens. Now here against Washington's a big one that we want to see fixed. He doesn't have the longest arms at center. Normally interior guys do not have super long arms, which is fair, but he needs to be able, one, again, the pad level. I think if he gets better pad level, it's going to be extremely difficult to beat him one-on-one when he has better pad level. I think he showed it more at Mobile, but you see him rise up a little bit here, and he's out of position. Defensive tackle's the low man. He's able to extend and really get Powers Johnson on the ground here. That type of extension, you need to be able to be in good position at confrontation, and that's the issue, right? We're upright in a lot of this, and so it's hard to sink back down, unlock the hips, and then you're kind of in defense mode, and he gets shedded there by the defensive tackle. A couple more at the second level, right? A little bit of an overrun here. Be careful not to overrun plays, right? And his guy makes the tackle. And then another one, it's just a little bit late working up here, right? You can see him trying to reach out for it. Don't get a holding call. Linebacker's there to make a play. So Jackson Powers Johnson is very, very good. He is worth a first-round pick, and teams in the teens, in the early 20s are going to have to decide how important is the center position or even the right guard. He has some flexibility. How important is that to us to make that selection? He's definitely have things to work on. No prospect is perfect, right? Some second-level landmarks need to get better. I think he needs to play with better pad level, right? And when he gets better pad level, he's going to be, I think, have his hands in tighter. He's going to be very, very difficult to move off the spot. So a few things to tweak here and there, but Jackson Powers Johnson is a very, very good center prospect. He's got to be close to Humphrey and Linderbaum at this point. So hope you guys enjoyed this video on Jackson Powers Johnson. If you did, throw a like down there. Subscribe if you're new. Plenty more content on the draft coming very, very soon. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Farewell.